So let me tell y'all something. If you've been watching this show, then you know I am leaning into being seasoned and single. But let me tell you something. Dating now is different for seasoned women. It is so deep. It is not for the weak. Last week, I was supposed to have a date, but the guy, he didn't call me back. So I got ghosted. Now, I had always heard about ghosting, but I never thought that it would happen to me, being ghosted. For me, I would rather be haunted, because at least if you get haunted, they will never leave you alone. And the thing about, and they always say in the advice stuff, you're never supposed to replay conversations. It's not you, it's them, whatever. I replayed our conversation in my head, trying to figure out where did things go awry. Because it could have been anything. I just remember we talked about my wigs, we talked about my natural face, we talked about my new bra size, we talked about my knock knees, we talked about how my Spanx helps my sciatica. Or maybe it was me talking about all the corns on my feet. I don't know. But I'm not even gonna take that on me. That's his fault. Do not ask me, Sherri, how is everything? Because I'm gonna tell you how everything is. I'm old school. Like, when I tell you, I'm so old school, I don't even know the new school way of dating. Like, and now they're saying, all these people that come on social media, they're saying, you know, when they text you, when they call you, you cannot call back too soon. You can't make yourself available. If he's silent, then you go silent, okay? And when he texts, wait a week. A week? I can't wait 5 minutes. The minute a man texts me, I'm like, here I am, I'm knocking on the door. I'm right here, look outside your window. Like, and I'm trying to do this new thing called leaning into my feminine energy. That's what they say, lean into your feminine energy so you can now get this term called the soft life, all right? So the soft life, they say, you know, you gotta smile, you be demure, you be soft. But this is hard because when you're a boss of a lot of people, I gotta talk with a deeper voice so people take me seriously. So it's hard switching the deep voice and the demure on and off. And I went to this classy hotel bar, because that's what they say, you know, you go meet men at a high-end bar, you know, classy. And so I went, and it was this gorgeous man. He came up, he said next to me, he said, how are you? And I said, I'm fine, how are you? Because that's what I have to talk here at work. And he said, what would you like to drink? I said, I'm diabetic, I can't drink. So I think it scared him away when we were doing it. I mean, it's just all of these games you gotta play. You know, they got the dating experts that tell you gotta do all of this stuff, and it's like so many games. Even last week, we had a dating expert, Tracy McMillan. She was here. And Tracy said, to get a man, you should keep showing him your wrist. Like, I gotta show my wrist because it's very, they like to see it's romantic. And I said, what, it's too soon for handcuffs. He don't need to see my wrist. There's no reason why he needs to see my wrist. Then she said, Sherri, a man likes it. You gotta touch him 5 times in 15 minutes because men like touch. Okay, first of all, that's every 3 minutes. All that touching, I'm gonna end up touching the wrong thing. Freaking all that daggone touching. And then she said, you should not walk a straight line to a man because it looks too aggressive. You have to walk diagonally because it makes his head turn towards you. So like, how is that sexy? Just walking. Okay, walking. Is it looking yet? Did he look? Okay, he didn't look. He didn't turn his head yet, so I gotta still walk diagonally and walk diagonally. First of all, okay, all right, that's a lot of walking just to get a man's attention. I feel like, let me just scream his name. Hey, Trevante! He gonna turn around. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I need advice. If y'all have advice, go on Sherri Show TV. Leave me some advice on what do you think I need to do. And family, are y'all ready for a good time? Sus, play my song. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So y'all, Taylor Swift keeps breaking these records. Her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, I said before, it's already sold 2.7 million copies and counting. And she has a 90-minute film supporting the album. It was the number one movie in theaters over the weekend. She beat out movies by The Rock and Leo DiCaprio, okay? But parents who took their kids to the movie theater to see it are saying, look what you made me do, because of some of the lyrics in her songs. And we talked about this yesterday. So Taylor has a song about her fiance, Travis Kelce, and how he puts it down in the bedroom. The song is called Wood, and she ain't talking about lumber, all right? So, Taylor. So in the song, she compares him to a redwood tree, and she sings about his magic wand. And it's so funny to me, because this is so different from the Taylor that sings Shake It Off and Bad Blood. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen when any parents here, you got the 13-year-olds and under, your teenagers, when they start singing these lyrics about hardwood. I don't know what you're gonna tell them. But, you know, because it's just funny to me, the appeal of Taylor is that she's family friendly. So you can bring your little young kids to see her, and it's no problem. But Taylor is telling y'all, I'm all grown up, and I'm freaky, and y'all got to find somebody else. Because she has made her declaration to the world. She has said, Travis has turned me upside down. And I mean literally turned her upside down. But a lot of people are getting crazy because they're saying that, you know, the lyrics, they're too risque, they're too raunchy. But, you know, all the people, the seasoned people my age, you know, we used to sing songs like this when we were young. And you remember those songs. I was a little girl, and I sang a song by Marvin Gaye. And Marvin Gaye said, when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. I'm doggone, I didn't even know what that meant, but I was like, I need sexual healing. I remember being young, and I was singing a song by Rick James called Mary Jane, all right? Mary, I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. Sure enough makes me feel all right. She makes my heart sing. I thought Mary Jane was his girlfriend, all right? Didn't know he was talking about something else. And then we used to sing, Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? That one, c'est toi. I thought, I had no idea it meant, do you want to sleep with me tonight? And don't get me started, and this is all when I was young. Don't get me started on Prince. I thought do me, baby, meant doing my hair, okay? Not at all. So every generation is gonna be some song that the kids are gonna sing that they won't understand. And I guess I'm not mad at Taylor, because if my man was putting it down like Travis Kelce, I'd be singing about redwoods too. Oh my gosh. Y'all, the countdown to my 500th show is on. So it is time for Sherri's Fan-tastic 500. Hit it, y'all. So, nothing on that prompter. So, thank you to my friends at Wyndham Rewards. We are giving the Sherri Show fans a chance to win our trip, or a chance to win a trip to our 500th episode. So, if you want to get in on the action, scan the QR code or go to sherryshowtv.com. So today, Mara from New York is playing, and she watches us on Fox 5. Hi. Mara, hi. Are you excited to play?
I am so excited.
All right, Mara. So, okay, it's time to play, Mara. So we are going to, we're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna see what game you land on. Okay, Mara, you're playing Did I Say That? Now, Mara, you have 15 seconds to guess the answer to the Sherri Show question. So here's your question, Mara. Finish my favorite line. If you don't know, ask your
Mama!
So, Mara, you win. Congratulations. You are coming to my 500th episode. Now, Mara, who are you going to bring?
I am bringing my BFF, Lisa.
All right, Mara and Lisa. I love it. Mara, thank you so much for playing. Hey family, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or wherever you're watching this video, make sure you follow and subscribe.